Are you looking to buy a modern day Rolex, but you don't want to spend huge amounts of money and also you don't want to wait for years in a store? Then definitely check out this video. So welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Nelly, and today I present you the Rolex Oyster Perpetual reference 114300. Now this watch is everything you would expect from a modern day Rolex, and it doesn't have the same pricing than the other modern day sports Rolexes, and also you don't have to wait for years to get one. And that's why I definitely chose this watch for the video title. I think that this is one of the most underrated modern day sports Rolexes because it has everything you would expect from a modern day Rolex. You have a stainless steel case with the attractive oyster bracelet that you have on many other models. You have a nice movement, the same one that you have actually in the Explorer 1, so the Rolex caliber 31-32 with a power reserve of 48 hours. You don't need more than that, honestly. This watch has the beautiful blue dial with the little green accents, which I absolutely love about this piece. And you don't have a complication, you don't have a date or anything. It's a very simple watch, and that kind of makes it one of the most versatile watches I have ever seen. This is so simple and it suits everything you can imagine. So I think that's a very important factor if it comes to buying a luxury watch, especially a luxury sports watch. It is nice to know that you can wear it with basically everything and for any occasion. Now we have 39mm stainless steel case with the oyster bracelet, as I already said. 39mm, I said this so many times. I think if you are between 38 or even 36 and 40mm, I think those are very nice sizes that can fit pretty much everyone's wrist very nicely. I have a very small wrist and this still looks very good on my wrist, so it doesn't look too big, it doesn't look too small. And we have the sapphire crystal on this watch. Obviously, like with any modern day Rolex, it is scratch resistant. We have a water resistance of 100 meters and a power reserve of 48 hours. So those are for me kind of the most important statistics when it comes to a watch. Now let's get to the reason why it is not that expensive. Now it's very simple. As with Rolex models, this watch is not as sought after as other models, and I think it's also a lot because of the hype that we have around new releases from Rolex and generally the Submariner, the GMT Master, the Datejust, the Day-Date, all those types of models that are being hyped so much on social media. Well, this watch is not one of them, and I think that's a great opportunity because it doesn't hype the price. So there's no high demand for these and you still get a great watch. And this model is actually from 2020 and it's also available here at Watch Hour Luxembourg, so you can check them out. The link is in the description, and if you're interested, definitely contact them. But anyways, like I said, this watch has to offer quite a lot if we talk about versatility and the quality of its components. I see very few videos recently about this Oyster Perpetual. And I think it's a bit sad, but also a great opportunity at the same time. Because the people that want to buy Rolex, not for the sake of it being a Rolex, but actually because they like the brand and they like what the brand does, I think this is a great opportunity in terms of pricing and availability. As I said, this is probably one of the most available, underrated and classy modern day sports Rolexes that you can get today. I think they are great value for money. And another reason for why I think that this Rolex is one of the most underrated ones in terms of modern day Rolexes is not only because I don't see it much on social media, but also because in my opinion it is one of the most versatile watches out there. I mean, especially this one with the blue dial, the green little accents. It gives it this sporty look, but at the same time the Oyster bracelet and the smooth bezel keep it low profile. So it's kind of very elegant, and then you have that little pop that you need with the green details, and then the blue is just a stunning blue. It's great. It's not too much, it's not too bright, but still it glares in different lights, and I think it just looks amazing. And that's why I think that you can really wear this with pretty much anything. It looks good with a suit, it looks good with casual wear, as well as simply with sportswear. I think I would even wear this with joggers and it still look great. And you have that with many Rolex models, and that's one of the most important features for me with Rolex, is that many of their models are extremely versatile. You don't have that with every brand. And I think the fact that this piece at such a price still has this versatility is such an important factor of why I made the video about this watch and not another Rolex or another hyped brand. And that's why I love it. Now let's try it on my wrist and let me show you what I mean when I say that this is a versatile piece. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave a comment as well. We are always happy to interact with you guys. Until then, see you next time. Ciao.